Hello everybody. As I said, today's my day off, or I'm taking the day off. Put a little bit of salt in that water. I went to Walmart and usually when I go to Walmart, I come home with fried chicken because I love Walmart's fried chicken. But I'm going to show you what I do. Also, in the near future, I bought a package of neck bones. I've had several requests from subscribers to cook neck bones. So it's been many years since I've cooked neck bones, and I always loved them, but I just got out of cooking them because my kids never liked to eat them. They didn't want to mess with the bones, so I quit cooking neck bones and I started cooking something else. But we're going to have a video on neck bones coming up. Let me get this put in the refrigerator because I'm not cooking that right now. Got to get me out something to drink here. I think I had some yeah, and I've got to do something with some more tomatoes. I got plenty of tomatoes over there, and I'll probably freeze some of them. I like freezing the little ones more so than the big ones. I mean, I will can the big ones, but, well, I've got this cap off of this bottle. Now I've got it back on there. But got to get me something to drink because if I start coughing, I got to have something to wet my throat, either water or this cherry drink or whatever. Oh, that's good. But yeah, I love fried chicken, and it's what, $7? I don't remember how much was on it. It's like $7 and something for the whole chicken, and it's already cooked. You go in there and buy a whole chicken if you want to fry it. You're going to pay $7 or more just for the whole chicken. And then you got to come home and cook it. So I always get it already cooked for myself. I have some of my leftover turnips from last night I'm going to heat up. Put them in the microwave right now. And I'm getting ready to make me some macaroni. I bought me some elbow pasta noodles a little while ago when I was at Walmart. Yeah, I just went out there to pick up a few things that I'm out of, like trash bags, dish soap, honey, because I didn't get honey when I went before. And you know something else I forgot to get today? I forgot to get bacon because I forgot to put it on my list. I got everything on my list this time, but I forgot the bacon, and there was something else I forgot. But oh well, I'll survive, I guess. And I'm not going to cook all of this, part of it. So I'll make enough macaroni to last a day or so. So I'll have it to eat with my chicken a couple of times anyway. And then maybe the other times, because I love to make sandwiches with my fried chicken. I love fried chicken sandwiches. Put them, break them apart, slice some of the meat, put it on bread, put mayonnaise, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt. And that is the best fried chicken sandwich you could ever get anywhere. I mean, hey, none of these fast food places have a better fried chicken sandwich than you can make at home with a piece of fried chicken. But, it's less than $8 for the whole chicken. It's already cooked. Let me get my turnips out. can't beat it. I mean, you couldn't go out and eat at a restaurant a fried chicken supper or lunch for less than $8. There's nowhere you're going to get a fried chicken dinner anywhere for less than $8. Unless maybe you can go to Chicken Express and get chicken tenders, cream potatoes, gravy, biscuit, okra, and you may come around $8, $9, $10 for that, because it used to be about $8 for that very thing, and I think they've went up quite a bit since I've gotten any there, and it's been several years. So to me, just to buy the whole fried chicken at Walmart is the best deal, because I can always fix me some sides to go with it. Get these boiled. I got me some cheese over here. Get my cheese. I'm going to chop some of it up. Getting it ready to go in my pasta noodles when they're done. I like to wrap mine in saran wrap and put it back in the box to keep it fresh. I'm not sure how much I'll need. That's probably going to be way more than enough. I mean, hey, I buy stuff already made sometimes too. You know, I'm not above going out to eat. I'm not above buying something quick and easy, because I do sometimes. But I'm saying, if you've got a family, you got at least 2, 3, 4 people in your family, you may not want to go out and pay $10, $12 a meal, or even more. Because like I said, I don't even know how much it is anymore. It's been so long since I went out and got a chicken dinner. But, you know, if you got a family of even 4 people or even 2 people, you may not want to go out and spend anywhere from $10 to $15 for each person to go eat a fried chicken dinner. And you can get it right here for a lot less. I'll go ahead. I didn't get my dishes put up, y'all. But my way of thinking, you can buy the fried chicken done, so you don't even have to fool with cooking it. And you can fix sides to go with it. Or you can buy you a container of potato salad or mac and cheese. I've bought them before, but I don't particularly care for the mac and cheese that you buy already made. I prefer the one I make. The one I grew up eating. I'm just cubing this, so I'll have it to put in the mac and cheese when I get ready for it. It's hot out there today, y'all. It is extremely hot. Extremely hot out there today. My geranium, I've got, I think, 2 little sprigs of geranium left from the seed, and they're kind of doubtful if they're going to make it or not. So I went in Walmart just to look at the geranium plants, see what the cost of them were, and that kind of thing, and they're like $9 for one little plant. And I said, well, I'm going to hang with my little seedlings and see if they'll get any bigger. I've taken them out of the greenhouse, so they should do a lot better out of the greenhouse, I think. I've got all this stuff. Where I cook my greens. And I haven't put a lot of dishes up. But I can be moving some of this around so it doesn't fall over. Yeah, I ended up, I took a big hunk of the cowboy casserole, because after it was in the refrigerator overnight, it kind of, and got real cold, it got solid. So I was able to cut almost half of it away, and I put it in a airtight seal plastic. I used my air sealer to do it, and I put it in the freezer because, you know, I can't eat that whole casserole at one time. So I do stuff like that. I'll freeze part of it, take it out at another time, and make it as a side with some other meal, just like I'm doing with this one. I know even with my 5 brothers growing up, my mom would she'd buy one big chicken, and cut it up herself, fry it, put it on the table on a plate with all our side dishes, and Dad would pass that plate around, and you take the piece that you kind of like the best. Now, if it come to the chicken breast, and it was a gigantic one, my mom would just cut it right down the middle way and halving it, because, you know, it's got a lot of meat on it. But that way they could pass that plate of chicken around. You get the piece you wanted, because, you know, my brothers like the legs, and there's only 2 legs, so sometimes they kind of fight over it. I didn't really care. I mean, I liked all of it. A lot of times I'd get a thigh or maybe a couple of wings. My mom loved the wings. She said, my dad told her, said, you need to get you a different piece of chicken. There's no meat on them wings. And she said, oh yeah, there is. And she said, there's just as much meat on that chicken wing as there is one of those chicken legs. And she'd always get chicken wings. And hey, you buy them at the store, see how much chicken wings cost. You got quite a bit of meat on there if you got the whole chicken wing. I don't even like to keep the burners going on a hot day like today. Yeah, I went to Walmart. It's hot out there. And it was so funny. I got everything in the car, and then I decided I was just going to stroll through the garden center, see if they did have geraniums, what color they were, and see the price on them. And there was a gentleman that worked in the garden center standing at the entrance like usual. And he said, hello, how are you doing? And I said, fine, but I said, you let it get too hot. He said he put in a request for something different, but it didn't work. They kind of filed it away. I said, yeah, like all the other lost requests, I guess. And when I started to come out, he mentioned something about it. And I said, you need one of those hats that I saw on, I think it was TikTok or somewhere. It was like a African type hat with the wide brim, and it had 2 fans in each side of the brim aimed toward your face. And I said, you need one of those hats that I saw in a video yesterday. He said, well, I got fans right here. And he had around his neck what looked like a headphone set. But at first glance, that's what I thought it was. But it wasn't. It was fans. Each side had a fan that was blowing toward him, toward his face. He said, I already got me 2 fans right here. I thought that was funny. I said, there's no way he could stand it out there with anything less than some kind of fan to keep him cool. I didn't check to see what the temperature was today, but it is extremely hot. Yeah, I mean, this is a deal with these chickens. I mean, when you can't even buy chicken for less than, I mean, you can't buy a chicken for less than $8, $9, not a whole one. And if you start buying the chicken parts separate, you're going to pay way more than that. It just depends on how big your family is, I guess. Get that piece right there. I think that'll do it. Oh, that chicken looks so good, I'm telling you. It looks so good. And I got just enough greens for this meal. Turnip greens, and you can see I got the turnips cut up in there. Rinse that spoon off. I don't know why it always takes a little bit longer for the elbow macaroni noodles to, or elbow pasta noodles to cook. I guess because of the way they're made. I don't know. But I'm hungry, y'all. Yeah, I don't hesitate a bit about buying a whole fried chicken. You buy just a piece or two and you're going to pay almost that much for just a couple of pieces of fried chicken at the deli. So why not get the whole thing? And I'll have many meals off of that box of chicken, and it'll keep for quite a while. Get one of these noodles out and see how it's doing. It's a lot dunner than I thought. Turn that way down because I'm going to drain these noodles over here and try not to dump them in the sink. Voila, it worked. I left my burner on real low. I'm going to dump my cheese in there. I'm going to put a little bit of evaporated milk. You can use any kind of milk you'd like. And I'm going to put a heaping tablespoon of butter. That's how I fix my mac and cheese, y'all. My mom never used sharp cheddar in her mac and cheese. It was always the American processed cheese in the box. And we always loved my mom's mac and cheese. She never baked it. She always fixed it in a pot on the stove. Now, I mean, you can throw some cheddar in there. No problem with that. I've done it a few times. I don't know if I've got cheddar right now. I might have some, but it's probably in the freezer. Yeah, I think I used the cheddar in my cowboy dish. Cowboy casserole. But I don't need the cheddar in here. I mean, in fact, you can add any kind of cheese into your mac and cheese with your American processed cheese. Pasteurized cheese. You can put mozzarella. You could put Parmesan if you wanted. You can put any of the cheeses you can add to it. But I like mine just like it is here. And I leave the burner on low because I want it to stay hot under there to melt my cheese. I mean, if you buy one of those boxed macaroni and cheese dinners, it's got canned cheese in it, usually. The higher price ones do, the Kraft anyway. And it's basically the American processed cheese in it. You can buy the cheaper brands for like $1.50, I think. And they have a powdered cheese that you just put in your noodles with your milk and everything else. But this is the way I like it, just plain and simple. Add your milk, your butter, and your cheese, and you got mac and cheese as soon as all your cheese is melted. And I've been craving mac and cheese for about a week now. Don't ask me why, I just started thinking of mac and cheese, mac and cheese. So I said, I gotta get me some mac and cheese. And I like mine creamy. I don't like it the way it comes out when you put it in the oven, because to me it just dries it out. You don't really taste the cheese anymore. I did one recipe one time where you actually put cream cheese in with your regular cheese, and it was pretty good that way. It was really creamy and rich. But I'd rather have it just like I'm fixing it right now. And the reason I'm stirring it constantly is to keep that cheese mixed up in there, trying to get it all melted without it sticking to the bottom. Turn it off. And it will, you know, the noodles will soak up a lot of the moisture, the milk, and a little bit of the cheese, and it will get a little bit solid after a little bit. You can see right now it's not real solid, but oh, it looks so good. I just want to dig in, y'all. Just making sure all that cheese is melted good. Put me some over here in my plate. Oh my goodness. Woo! Whoever thought something so simple would be so good? I'm just going to put a cover on that temporarily. There's lunch, y'all. Don't that look good? Hot fried chicken right straight from Walmart because it was hot when I put it in my buggy. My turnip greens left from last night, and mac and cheese that I just made. Oh my goodness. I gotta try that mac and cheese. Y'all take a bite of mac and cheese. Dear Lord, bless this food I'm about to eat. Bless all the people watching, and bless my family. Amen. That is good. I'm going to sit down here and enjoy my lunch. Because my cinnamon roll is gone. Give you a close-up. Don't that look good, y'all? Don't hesitate. Buy you a fried chicken from Walmart and just fix you some sides to go with it. You'll come up with one of the best meals you've ever had. And a lot cheaper than going out to a restaurant paying those prices for fried chicken meals. But like I said, it's okay to go out once in a while. If you got the money to spend, go ahead. I don't have the kind of money to spend for a restaurant meal every day or every other day or even once or twice a week. So I fix my own at home, and I think they're better. So please like, share, and subscribe to my videos. Y'all have a blessed day, and I'll see you on my next one. Love y'all. Bye now.